Buddha was walking through a village when he came across a group of people who were arguing loudly. Intrigued, he stopped by to listen to their heated discussion. The villagers were arguing about who was the most foolish person in their community. Curious to know why they were discussing such a topic, Buddha asked them about their argument. One villager explained, "We are trying to decide who is the most weak-minded person among us. We want to learn from their mistakes and avoid repeating them." Buddha decided to help them understand what it meant to possess a weak mind. He shared the following story. Once there was a man who found a sack full of precious jewels. Overwhelmed with excitement, he picked up the sack and started running through the village, shouting, "I found a sack full of diamonds." Word quickly spread, and soon the entire village knew about his discovery. Hearing the commotion, the village fool approached the man and asked, "Can I have some of those precious jewels?" The man, still filled with excitement, replied, "Sure, why not?" The fool extended his hands, and the man placed a few jewels in them. Feeling satisfied with his good fortune, the fool quickly ran off and started showing off the jewels to everyone he met. People would politely admire the stones, pretending to be impressed. However, behind the fool's back, they would use their fingers to rub off the glittering finish from the jewels. Days passed, and the fool continued to show off his precious gems with a feeling of immense pride. Eventually, he approached a wise sage who had seen through the villagers' trickery. The sage kindly whispered to the fool, "Dear friend, did you know that these jewels are not as valuable as they seem? They are just glass beads covered in a shiny coating." The fool was shocked and heartbroken. He couldn't believe he had been deceived by the villagers. Feeling foolish and betrayed, he returned to the man who had given him the jewels and exclaimed, "You lied to me. These are not diamonds." The man calmly replied, "Indeed, they are not diamonds. You see, when I found that sack, my intention was to share the joy of my discovery with others. However, instead of recognizing the true nature of the stones, you blindly believed what others had told you. You let yourself be swayed by their empty praises and failed to discern the true value of these beads. It was your gullibility that made you weak-minded." Buddha concluded the story by addressing the villagers. A weak-minded person is one who easily falls prey to false flattery and baseless claims. They blindly accept the opinions and judgments of others without critical thinking. They are vulnerable to deception and lack discernment. In order to avoid these pitfalls, one must cultivate wisdom and develop the ability to see things as they truly are. The villagers listened attentively, realizing the significance of Buddha's message. From that day onwards, they began to reflect on their own behavior and strived to develop stronger minds that were less susceptible to manipulation and deceit.